Here we are today, back in the road of the show with the Sean King, as we're back here at home with a series with the Pittsburgh Pirates, who are currently one game above 500, or I should say one game below 500, and they are trying to get themselves a victory here in this, or at least try to get to this series of victory here today. Welcome back to another episode here of Road the Show with the Sean King. As you see, his numbers so far: 4 home runs, 14 RBIs, has 100 at bats, and he's batting .330 right now. And of course, as you take a look there, we're just a game and a half back of the Reds, who are currently on a 3-game losing streak right now. And right now we're on a 2-game losing streak. Both of us are in 10 games, are 5-5, and we're trying to hopefully in this series here today, this first game, or this first series of 3 that we'll see in this episode here today, try to see if we can get some win and try to at least see if we can try to leapfrog them. As you take a look at some current stats right now from Deshaun, of course he's 75 overall right now in his career right now, and of course we're trying to get him again better and better as we go along here. We're currently right now in power rankings right now 25th in the league, 25th in contact, 12th in power, 25th in hitting, 21st in defense, and of course 6th in speed. And there you see our team, or you see, I should say, that is the Pittsburgh Pirates numbers right there, actually. But contrast, there you see, we'll see him first up in this series, and we'll try to see if we can get things going for ourselves. Later on in this episode, we'll also take a series along against the Angels. That'll be a 3-game series against them. And we'll also finish off today's episode with the Miami Marlins. So we've got a lot of baseball going on here today. And of course, to get past the Reds here, we got to win some games. And we got to win some games outright. And of course, we got to get our bat going here, as of course Deshaun been struggling a lot here at the plate. And of course, we're hoping that we'll turn things around here, especially against a team that's not playing so well, that being the Pirates. And we'll try to see if we can try to take advantage of their situation that they got going on right now. Is, like I said, they have not been playing too good of baseball. So 2 on, 2 out here at the bottom of the first, and we'll see what Sean King is going to try to do here, as he has a .330 average right now. And so it's still a good average, hitting of course above above the regular average of 300. But we'll see if he can keep that up, and of course especially get something going here and with runners in scoring position there, as this is a beautiful evening here in Milwaukee. And of course the crowd's here for this one and trying to get behind us here. Is, like I said, we're just a game and a half back of the Reds, and we'll see the Reds actually coming up here, I think in 2 episodes, I believe. So we have a nice divisional battle coming up with them, and we're trying to set that up here so we can at least be in a good position once we get to that battle. But Sean will strike out there, so he'll go take someone sitting, as we'll see Pittsburgh up by 4 here in the bottom of half of the 4th, as there's nobody on and 1 out. And of course King here is going to try to see if he can get a double or better in this opportunity for a goal here, and of course get some bonus attribute points here for himself, as he takes the first pitch inside. Second pitch is outside, forcing fastball. But yeah, we've been having some trouble here with Sean as of late. He was hitting near that 400 mark there for a while, and he hasn't been seeing the ball very well here. And of course he's been called up here just the start of the season here, and right now playing pretty much every day. He's trying to get some good at bats here. As you see, he's struggling right now at the plate with the pitching that hasn't got really accustomed to yet. Nice hit there, as that's going to be a nice perfect now. The trouble is, he is not going to be able to get a double there for himself, as he will only get a single in that situation. So we do fail that challenge, but nonetheless, more importantly, we're on base. So we'll try to see what the next batter can do here. It'll be Gio, who currently right now flied out back in the second. He's 0 for 1 here today. And of course Gio been struggling here as of late. So now King here, get off the back here just a bit there. That's going to be a good double play here for Pittsburgh as they're able to turn that one there and get themselves out of the inning. So nice job there, turn that double play. Not much for us to do anything to break that up, but nonetheless here we're struggling, and we got to try to get things going here, get our bats rolling here as we're down by 4 here as we end up ending the 4th inning. Go to the bottom half of the 7th, and we're even in more trouble now as we're down by 5. King will lead off here to start the 7th inning. Of course, he had a single there earlier. Let's see if we can try to get something better here to get something going and get our bats and get the guys, get something stirred up here. And so we'll see here. This one's going to be hit right up the middle there. Nice base hit. That's going to get him on board. And that'll be another another single for him. Let's see, it's now 2 singles here for the day. So packed house here. And see fans in here, and of course, some fans will probably be leaving here if we don't turn things around here in this 7th inning. They'll take off during the 7th inning stretch and head out to the parking lots and head home. But as you see, they're trying to get a nice little pick off there as we're trying to get in the head of the pitcher here. And Castro not liking it as Castro down throws his pitch here. This one's going to get belted high, deep. It's gone. Home run for Gio. That'll be his 6th of the season as he drills that one out there to left center field, going 379 feet deep. And that puts up 2 runs on the board here for Milwaukee. Makes it now, shrinks that lead that Pittsburgh has right now on us by 3. As we'll take the replay here and see Gio right there. Reads it very well. Cranks that one there. There you see the numbers from StatCast there by Google Cloud. Great job there. As now we're just down by 2 runs here in the bottom half of the 9th. King 2 for 3 for the day here. 2 singles. And of course, came in a run on that home run. See what he can do here against Bednard. This will be his first pitch here in the 9th inning. Try to close this one out. Pittsburgh up by 2. And, of course, Pittsburgh trying to get a win here today to go 500. And right now, they've got a pretty good shot at that being the case here for them. So King, 0-2 count here. Fouls this one off again. And so he has an idea where this pitcher's at. He's just now got to try to straighten it up and try to get one out and find a gap out there somewhere. As we'll see the pitch here, that's going to be a base hit past the first baseman. Nice job there getting that one in there. And that's going to put him on board for another single here. That's going to be his 3rd single of the ball game. Put him on board. That's the nice way to start off the bottom of the 9th here for Milwaukee, down by 2. So things can really turn around here for ourselves if we can get some things going here. So Gio now up to bat here. Of course, hit that home run earlier. See if he can get built another one here. Is this one going to get past the shortstop there? That's going to be a single for him. And that puts 2 runners on board here. So 2 runners on board with nobody out. This is what I like to see from our boys here. This is a good fight now. And we're down by 2. So we just need a big bat here coming up. And it'll be Tyrone Taylor. We'll see what he can do. He's had a tough day here, 0 for 2. Right now hitting 210. So this will be a good shot here to get something going here for him as he has a runner on board. This one looks like, Wisdom got, no. Was that? Okay, yeah. Nice hit. And that'll go, actually, it'll be a deep fly ball out. And that'll be now 1 away. So now we're looking at Will Myers will be next. 0 for 2 for Will Myers. And of course, Myers here got a runner in scoring position now. Try to drive that runner home from second there. If he can get a decent base hit past the infield, as he'll take a strike, and that'll be out number 2. So Will Myers goes swinging there. Looks like he's trying to go for the fences that time. So we'll see what now Tom Murphy can do. Murphy 0 for 3 for the day. got a full count on his plate. As we'll see the pitch here, this is going to be high, but not deep enough to do anything there. And it's going to be actually in shallow right field. That's going to be an easy play for the second baseman to get to, and the Pirates will win this one. 6-4 is your final score. As unfortunately, we come up short in today's ball game. King 3 for 4 for the day. He had 3 singles in this one, as he did have also a run as well. Walker for us was 2 for 4, home run, RBI. And here we are. I got John Kent from 989 Agency. And there you see it talking to us about just checking up on us. We'll see what we're doing right now, how we feeling right now in Milwaukee. And we're just telling them, like, you know what, so far we're liking it. It's cool. There ain't nothing going on. Just, we're struggling a little bit here, but, that's the part of baseball. You're going to have those struggles. You're going to have those ups and downs throughout the season. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So we just got to take our time here, just kind of swing our way out of this little bit of a slump that we're in right now, and just trying to find our way back of trying to find that hitter's eye. So game 2, bottom of the third here. We're on back up to bat here. 346 here for King as he takes a pitch. And that's going to be in the zone there for strike number 1. So Barco up to pitch here, taking on King. And we'll see the pitch, and that's going to be a great hit, but unfortunately, the third baseman got some bunnies there. Gets up there and snags that one away for an out. So still a base hit there from King. As now King goes 0 for 1. And of course, lined out there to third. Pittsburgh up by 1. Base is empty, 1 out. And King gets a piece of this one there. That's going to be a foul ball. And 0-1. Right now, currently has the best batting average right now for the ball club here at 343. And so, with a good average right now, of course, we start off red hot for the season, and now we're kind of starting to cool down. I think there's enough tape on us and enough, numbers on us right now that a lot of teams can kind of figure out where to pitch us at and where not to. And right now, they've been pitching us out a lot out to the outside there, really making us try to, stretch out. As we take that one inside, that's going to be strike number 1. But yeah, I got a lot of tape on him so far here. Of course, I'm sure they're looking at tape from him in AAA from last season. And, pitchers, of course, we're not doing to help ourselves out here, especially in this situation right there as we go that one, go for chasing that one. But for the most part here, as you've seen, King will swing and miss there. That will fail the challenge in his at-bat there. So now possibly his last at-bat here. We're up by 2 here in the bottom of the bottom of the 8th with 2 out and 1 on. But I'm sure with enough tape out there, you get the excellent pitchers, the aces out there. They are going to do their homework and make sure they're not going to let this youngster get on them. Here as King swats this one over the right field. That's going to bounce around. And that right there is going to be good enough for a double. And now got the runners in scoring position here at second and third. So 2-run lead. That's his 10th double of the season. Now our job we've got a runner in scoring position now. Now we just got to see if a teammate can now try to do the same here by getting a base hit of some sort and try to drive 2 runs in. So now Tom Murphy up to bat, 1 for 2 for him for the day. We'll see if Murphy can be a hero and try to tack on some more runs. A hero, not so much. With 2 out, that's going to be a fly ball over to left, and that's going to retire the side. So 2 runners left stranded, but hey, we were able to hold on to the win, the lead, I should say, and make it to a win here today. As we win this one 3-1. 1 run, 9 hits, 1 error there for Pittsburgh. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Milwaukee. King goes 1 for 4 with a double to his ledger as he helps out his ball club here today. So now, JT Brewbreaker, there you see his numbers, 73 overall, C potential, 4 years in the majors right now, 30 years of age, 6'3", I should say. Born in Ohio, 185 pounds. And of course, he will be the pitcher that we'll have to face up here today. He got a good sinker, and it looks like he has a nice forcing fastball as well. That could be his go-tos to strike us out. Yeah, 11 games so far here. Of course, game starts, he's had 11. He's 4-4 right now for the season with a 57 and a third innings of work. 72 hits he's given up so far with 35 runs. 32 of those runs were earned. And he's also given up 7 home runs and walked 18. Struck out 52. And he has a really bad average right now and low fives. So he's definitely going to try to do his best here as he's taking on King here today. And of course, there you see his WAR under 1 there, so not a good WAR there for him right now, as he is, like I said, been struggling there at the hill. And there you see Pittsburgh trying to get back to 500 here again today, as this will be the rubber match now between the these two teams, as we've both won a game apiece here in this 3-game series. And today it's time to see who is going to luck out here. So, of course, we like to win this one at home from our home crowd, as American Park, or American Family Field here, starting to file in. People are coming in here getting ready for a nice afternoon matchup. Bottom of the second, nobody on board here. We'll lead off, as King will be up to bat here, looking for a decent pitch to go for, and he'll take this one. Slider inside, 0-1, or I should say 1-0. And like I said, King just, he's been trying to be more patient here, of trying to find the pitches there. You see, not so patient on that one as he goes after the second pitch there, and he will ground out for the first out. So not the best way to start off your first at bat. We'll go down to the 4th inning, and with nobody on and 1 out, Pittsburgh leads by 1. So that's patience that he had in AAA. Kind of not really too much focus here right now for him. For this point that we're in right now in the season. I think he's trying to get his way back to doing so here as he goes after that slider. 0-2 here, so he's in danger of striking out. So look for a pitch here, and he'll foul this one off. That'll be a sinker, low and inside. Still makes it 0-2. So King here, of course, looking for something again, and that's going to be a 12-6 curve. And again, can't do too much with that. 0-2. And he will drive this one over the right field. That'll be a base hit. Gets him on board. And it makes it now a 2. Or puts a runner now on first with 1 out. So good hit there. Way to go. Get the inning going here. Maybe this will be the start of something for us, as we're desperately trying to make sure we can move this runner over here. Gets off the bag there, and of course they're going to make a check there, making sure he does not take off. As Gio, of course, up to bat here. Gio 1 for 1 for the day. And again, they're going to make another check there on King. As, he's not really known for his base running. But, just in case. He occasionally does from time to time. Can get a good jump and get down the field. As we'll see, Gio will be taking a seat here as Blue Baker. There you see him pitch there. A nice job there striking him out. As, Gio, too soon there on that pitch. And that'll have him walking back to the dugout. Now, Taylor will be up next. Flied out back in the second. And 0-2. Or I should say 0 for 7 in this series. So the chances of him getting a good hit here, not too good for him, as he'll get the forces out there at second. And that, of course, retire the side. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Pittsburgh leads it by 2. That's King. Nobody on and 1 out. And the pitch. And that's going to be a nice curveball right down the middle there. Makes it 0-1. King looking for the next pitch. And he's get a whole piece of that. And that's going to be another curveball, but not enough there to get him a base hit. as that'll be out number 2 here for Milwaukee. So Milwaukee, this is game 3, not looking too good for them as we go to the bottom of the 9th here, and it just gets even worse. As looks like we're just right now just trying to see if we can get something scraped up here as we're down by 6. And the first pitch here of the at-bat here in this 9th inning for King. As he goes swing and a miss there on that one. Too soon. As he goes after this, that one goes inside, and he can't pick up the speed on that one. So now looking at an 0-2. And he gets a piece of this one here, but this one's going to go back. It's going to be deep. I don't think it's going to be out of here. And it's going to be in the park still, as that's just warning track power. And that's going to be out number 1 there. And that'll, of course, end this one here as they lose the final game of this series here with Pittsburgh. Of a final score of 7-1. So tough break there for us, as King only gets that single for the day. And of course, we lose the series at home here in front of the home crowd. And now, well, the good thing is that the Reds didn't do so well there. They just won. They lost the first 2 games of this series, starting off in today's episode here, and they've now won 1. So we're pretty much where we're at, where we started the episode here today. Back a game and a half, and still looking up at the Reds leading the National League. So we move on now to the next series here today, taking on the Angels. Currently, the Angels right now 31-30, just a game above 500. They're 8 games back of the Astros, and there you see the numbers of the last 10 games. They are at 6-4, and looking to get something going here and try to climb their way, as you don't want to get too far back here, especially in this division when it comes to baseball here in the American League West. So let's take a look there at the roster here. Of course, Mike Trout, I should say, there. Of course, Anthony Rendon, and of course, let's see who else. Griffin Channing there, and we'll see what they can do here. Is Channing right now 78 overall, see potential, 27 years of age, 6'2", 180 pounds from California. And he's been in 12 games so far here. Or at least had 12 starts, 4-4 for the season, 75 and a third innings of work. He's given up 7 home runs, walked 37, and has struck out 54. He has a 3.23 ERA, so he's got a pretty decent ERA right now, but his WAR is under 1. So, he's got a pretty decent average here. This is going to be a good matchup between the two of them. As like I said, they're 1 game above 500, looking to try to make it 2 games. And of course, we're trying to bounce back after losing that series here at home. We don't want to lose 2 series in a row here in today's episode. Let's try to avoid that here. So let's try to pick up some wins here against the Angels. And this one here today is Mike Trout. There you see 13 home runs, 53 RBIs. Having a pretty decent season here right now for him. And of course, everybody's talking about Mike Trout in real life, talking about, maybe he should leave the Angels, go to a team that can get him a chance to play for, get in the playoffs and make a nice playoff run there. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if he'll be up for a trade at some point. Maybe at some point here later when we start the season in real life. Of course, the season hasn't really started yet in real life, but I could see definitely a trade for him, some kind of blockbuster trade, because he's just too talented to be on the Angels squad, especially now you don't have Shohei on that team, right? But good catch there from the second baseman, and that'll retire King there at out number 2. So they have 1 there left there with 2 out, and we'll see if Milwaukee can try to scrape up something. As we move on now to the bottom of the second, now bases are loaded. We're up by 3, and this is a good opportunity now for King, as he's been really having a tough time at the plate, especially in situations like this with bases loaded or at least runners in scoring position. We'll see what we can do here with 2 out, and King gets a piece of that one there. That's going to be a foul ball. Foul ball tip there. That's going to be strike number 1. So now trying to move these runners around here, and oh, this is not what we want to see there, as that's going to be a force out there at second, and that's going to retire the side. As we now go to the bottom half of the fourth. He lined out and ground out already here. So now with King up to bat, we'll see what they're asking us to do here. With runners in scoring position at third. So this is probably not going to be a good at-bat here, because he, like I said, he's been struggling quite a bit here in runners in scoring position. As he fouls this one off, looked like he had a decent eye with that one there, but he's going to foul it off high and a little away there. Next pitch, he goes swinging there on that slider outside the zone. I don't know what he was looking for there, but now he's looking at an 0-2 with 2 away. Runners are at third, and he'll take this one. That's a four-seam fastball up near the chin. 1-2. So a 1-2 count here for King. Gets a piece of that one there, but can't straighten out there as he's a little late on that pitch. And that's going to be still a 1-2 count. So this is a pitcher's count. See what he's going to give him here. And oh, King gets a hold of this one there on the bad part of the bat. And that's just going to be a deep fly ball out. And that's going to retire the side. So we'll leave runner stranded there. And like I said, King's been really struggling with opportunities like that. So now bases are empty here, 1 out. We'll see we're up by 5. So the team's doing a good job here of rallying and making some runs here without the help of Deshaun King here today. Of course, King would like to be a part of that party. As we'll see this one here, that's going to go try to get past the infield there. Second baseman makes a play, and that's going to get out number 2 there on Deshaun King. As we're up by 5 here in the bottom half of the ninth, or bottom half of the 6th. We move on now to the 8th inning. Runner at first with 2 out. And, of course, we grounded out there back in the 6th. Up by 5. And, of course, trying to get something going here is get this one there, go after the first pitch, and that's going to be easily hit over there to the first baseman, who makes an unassisted tag there at the bag. And that retires the side. It's 5-0 here after 8. Let's see if we can hold on to this lead, and we do win this one 5-0 here at home. That's what I like to see, as the fans cheering for the local team. Unfortunately, King not a part of that, not part of this win here today, as he goes 0 for 5 in this one. Tough day here. I think by far the worst day he's had so far here in the majors. And there you see Channing, 4 innings of work there for the Angels. Of course, Eric Lauer made a nice start there. He pitched all 9 innings, so he had a nice quality complete start there. Nice job there from him. As we take on Patrick Sandoval up next. 75 overall, B potential, with 4 years of service here in the MLB. 27 years of age. There you see 6'3", 190 pounds, from California. And he's 2 for 2 for so far here for this season, pitching about 71 innings of work. He's given up 27 runs, 6 home runs, 28 walks, and struck out 49 with a 3.41 ERA. So he's in that mid-ERA range, and I'm sure he was wanting that to bring that down here. And, of course, playing against a team like us today, especially with King at the plate here, he might have a good chance here to have a good day. But we're going to try to do our best to avoid that here in this one. As you see, they're currently at 500 right now. And, of course, fans of the Milwaukee Brewers coming in here, getting ready for a nice afternoon or a nice evening baseball here. As we won the first game of this series 5-0. Now let's try to see what else we can do here today and put on try to help out in this performance here today. Angels up by 2 here as we're in the bottom half of the first. 1 runner on, 1 out, and that's going to be a pitch there. That's going to be low and inside there against King. Let's see current standings right now in the American League West. Astros, of course, in first place there. 0-2. And they'll see the pitch, and that will be a slider way inside there. Now 1-2. And they're going to take the pitch there. That's going to be 2-2 now. And he swings on that one there, and that is going to be a swing and a miss. As Sandoval doing a great job there on that pitch, getting the out, and of course keep that runner at second base. Bottom of this third coming up, and of course there you see now runners at second base, tied 2 apiece, and we're just looking for a good hit here from King. We need something here. Base hit will definitely score a run and put us up by a run here in this bottom of third. As King takes the first pitch there low and inside, that's going to be strike number 1. So far he is doing a great job here being selective as he goes after the second pitch there. And if he would have kind of just got better timing on that, he would have definitely had a great base hit up the middle there. Next pitch, he swings and misses there, and that is going to retire him as that's going to be out number 2. Sandoval doing a great job here so far against King. And just take a look at the replay, and it's already in the glove there. What was you thinking there, bud? You should have swung a lot more sooner there. So now, bottom of the 5th, we have 2 on, nobody out, and it's 6-2. Milwaukee trailing. King here, rips this one there, trying to get that one past the third baseman, but he is going to be safe at first. So nice hustle there from King, but the laces are loaded here. And we'll see the replay here. Try to get this one past the third baseman, but the third baseman making a nice dive. Getting there. Nice timing there, but trying to make a better throw, but King's already down the line. Safe at first. So Willie Amos now coming up to bat here 0 for 2. See him strike out, of course, grounded out earlier in the game. And he'll hit this one there. That's going to go to the third baseman. They're going to get the try to turn 2, and that is going to be it as they're able to turn 2, and that's going to retire the side. 5-4-3 double play. Let's hopefully see the replay of that. As defense did a great job of getting in that position there to turn that double play. And there you see 5-4-3. Mark it on your scorecards there. Double play. Nice twin bit killing there for nice little help there for the pitcher to try and get out of that jam. So now down by 3 here in the bottom of the 7th with 1 on, nobody out. And that's going to be right down the middle there, right down Broadway. Four-seamer. King here looking for maybe another chance for another four-seamer, but he's going to look for a slider, and he's going to not be able to connect with that one. 0-2. As King here gets a hold of this one here. This is high, deep, but that's just going to be enough again for a warning track. As that's going to be a deep fly ball. That's going to be out number 1 here in the bottom half of the 7th. Nice job there from Mike Trout tracking that one down. So now, geez, we're down by 7. Bottom of the 9th here. Bases are empty. Nobody out. And looks like Angels have really stepped up here today. Is going to possibly win here, or not possibly, just looks guaranteed they're going to win now. The second game of the series, tying the series up a game apiece. That's a base hit there. Nice, perfect, and he's able to drill that one for a base hit. So now maybe we got something, maybe possibly going for ourselves here in this inning, but we'll have to see. As King's at first base. And we'll see what the next batters can do. So Amos is up to bat again here. 1 for 4 for the day. And he's got a nice on-base percentage here. So he's got a good chance here to get on base. And, of course, hopefully not get us in a force out here of some sort. As we get to see that hit there, that's going to go to shallow right field. And that's going to be a base hit. Putting Amos and, of course, King up on second and first. That at bat. So now Tyrone Taylor up next here, 0 for 4. He flied out back in the 7th. So we'll see what he can try to do here in the 9th. Nobody out still. And you'll see here, he's going to get a piece of this one here. A Q shot there. In-fly rule is in effect. And what is King doing? King getting turned around. And he will get taken out there. That's going to be a double play there, as the in-fly rule was in effect. And, of course, yeah, that was my fault right there. I should have not even moved him. I should have kept him there at second, but I got, again, I'm still messing with this. I'm trying to figure out this camera, because I want to be able to see where the ball's at. But, yeah, 2 for 5 for the day, as we end this one here in not such a good fashion there. 10-3 is our final score. We had 15 hits and able to only scrape up 3 runs. Los Angeles had 10 runs and 18 hits, so better day there for them indeed. For us, what was going on there, fellas? Left too many guys out there stranded. So Taylor Anderson will be next up here in this matchup against us. 74 overall B potential, and of course he's been in the league on near almost a decade now. 34 years of age, 6'2", 220 pounds for Nevada. And there you see 11 games he's been in so far this season. He is 2-3, so he's actually had a couple. I think he has at least 1 or at least 2 quality starts. I just take a look there. Innings of work so far: 56 2/3. Gave up 74 hits, 38 runs. 35 of those runs were earned. 8 home runs, 14 walks, 32 strikeouts. And there you see quality starts. He had 4 quality starts there, I should say. But really having a tough go, as he's under 1 in his WAR. So back out here at American Family, we took game 1 5-0. I'm talking soccer now, 5-0. And then of course they took the second game there. We just seen 10-3. So now we got to come out here and try to see if we can win this rubber match here. Last time we were in this position, not so good. We ended up losing against Pittsburgh, and they ended up winning the series 2-1. Let's try to avoid that here today. Let's try to find a series win here at home. So far, we got 1 more series left to play in this 9-game homestand. We got to win home series. Those are important. So we'll see here. Base hit there. Nice job there for King, as he's on board there. Get that 0-1 count. Nice job there finding the pitch. Drive it out there for a base hit. So now we'll see who the batter is. So now William Adames, there you see, up to bat. 16 home runs here for the season right now. Be nice if he can crank one over the wall. Of course, we got our sign there for the manager wanting us to steal. As King's going to go ahead and take off there. Can he get there on time? And no, he got gunned down pretty quickly there. Not going to lie. I still don't understand why the manager wants us to take off. We do not have the wheels yet to do that. So we'll go now to the third inning here. Bottom of the third, 2 out, 2 on. And King going to hit this one there down the first base line. They're going to say it's fair. And 1 run's going to come in to score. And a nice RBI double there for Deshaun King. His 11th of the season. And we lead it now 2-0. Oh, just a beautiful hit there. That's what we've been looking for. Not just in this series, but also in the previous series. Just looking for some good contact. Find some pitches that we can, take over and just drill the ball. So Amos up to bat here. He's 1 for 1. And, of course, he's got the most home runs right now, leading the Bar Ball Club with 16. And there you see a ground ball there, unassisted there to the first baseman for the out. So they get the final out of the inning as we go now to the 5th inning. And we're up by 4 here with a runner at second. So Deshaun, of course, trying to see if he can bring his fellow Milwaukee Brewer home. 5th inning here. Nice. That's been a great inning. Great, perfect inning here to get something going. Try to tack on some insurance runs just in case the other shoe happens to drop later on in this ball game. And here's the pitch, and that's going to be a foul ball there. Circle change makes it 1-1. We got a 1-1 count. Pitch there, and oh, good hit there from King, but unfortunately it's going to stay in the glove there. Getting into the glove there, the third baseman, and he's going to be thrown out there quickly. Nice job there getting that runner out there, making a play defensively. As Jose Suarez up to on the hill here, and they're going to go ahead, give the four fingers here. They're going to go ahead and let us take a base. So they don't want to deal with King, as they want to see what he can do against Willie. Willie's been having a tough day here. He hit that home run. He's been kind of quiet. Of course, we got to get his bat going here again. Oh, nice hit there. That's going to be a base hit. And it's going to room us up. And, of course, a run was going to come in to score. And that's a great job there. Nice hit. Scoring, again, an RBI there in this situation. As we're able to drive this one. Look at this. Beautiful circle change there. Finds it, and then just drills it. And there you see my bad timing. I tried to time it just right. But, yeah, it doesn't always happen. Gio up next. 1 for 3. And, of course, Gio. Yeah, he's going to Q shot this one over there. That's another infield fly rule. And that's this time we're going to be smart to stay there. As we'll see what our next batter can do. As Tyrone Taylor up next here. He's 2 for 3. He's had a home run already. Of course, a single and 2 RBIs. And, of course, Milwaukee is still up by 3. And there you see ground ball as they do get it out. And that retires the side. So, up by 3. We'll see if that lead will hang on to here as we go to the bottom half of the 8th. 2 on, 2 out. He's already doubled, single, and RBI. Just need a triple. And that is going to be a strike there. Two runners on board, 2 out. And we'll see the pitch. And King goes for a swing and a miss there. Makes it 0-2. So 2 runners on board, 2 out. Bottom of the 8th. And cannot connect there. As that retires the side. So tough go here. But we're able to win the rubber match here. Nice job there. Somehow we're able